Today we are meditating from the Epistle of Philippians chapter 3 verse 7. But whatever were gains to me, I now consider loss for the sake of Christ. This is, as we all know, these are the words of Paul. And if you look above the verses 5 and 6, you will understand what are the things that Paul considered as gains before he came to Christ, before he accepted Christ, or before he had an encounter with Christ. Before he had an encounter with Christ, look about the things that were gains for him. He was circumcised on the 8th day. He was of the people of Israel. He was the tribe of Benjamin. He was a Hebrew. In regard to the law, he was a Pharisee. As for zeal, he was persecuting the church. For righteousness side, he was never blamed. He was faultless. Look at the things that he had. He was a well-known figure in the society. History says he owned even a ship. He was a very rich apostle. He was a very rich person. Even though all those things he had, when people saw him, they saw a celebrity. He was a well-known figure. He was known by everyone. He had a zeal for Father. And he had a zeal for law. He knew everything that is in the law. And he was circumcised on the 8th day. His family is well known. His clan is well known. That is a great clan. But here he mentions all these things I consider as loss to be with Christ. Once they were gains, but now I consider them as loss because preaching Christ is my gain. Only preaching Christ is my gain. What is your gain? What makes what you think as gain? Do you think as Paul thinks, all these things I have in this world, the studies I have studied, the degrees I hold, and the knowledge I have, the wisdom I have, the status I have in the society, the way people treat me, the status I have, all these things are considered as loss when I think about preaching the gospel. As Paul thought when it is coming about preaching the gospel, he thought everything is loss. Only preaching gospel is gain. Do you consider the properties you have, the wealth you have, the fame you have, the name you have, or loss when it comes about preaching the gospel? Are you ready to consider them as loss? Are you ready to leave them all? Or you want to hold on to them as gain? That preaching gospel becomes loss. My dear brothers and sisters, let's consider what are the things the world thinks about the gains. They are all loss for us because only preaching gospel is gain. Sharing gospel with our neighbor, sharing gospel with our colleague, sharing gospel with our friends is our gain. All this family's name, clan, all this caste, everything is loss for us. Only preaching gospel is gain. God bless you. Hi, I hope this message is very blessing to you, and I glorify God for this. If you are not receiving this message continuously, you can send a text to the WhatsApp number you see on the screen. We will send it to you regularly, and also you can subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can watch all the videos we upload. We will upload a high quality video in the YouTube, and also all our services, church Sunday services, will be going live on the YouTube. So subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also you can follow us on Facebook. May God bless you as you worship and meditate the word of God with us together. God bless you.